Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for watching the video. If you are new here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back, and thank you for all of your continued support. And now I have some devastating news to share with you. It comes after great debate in my brain, after pros and cons of going back and forth in every which way. The end result is something's missing from my daily life. Something that I'm used to grabbing for, I'm used to reaching for, I'm used to having with me at all times is no longer there. And I think I have to put it back. I think if I'm going to stay true to myself and do what makes me happy, I have a confession to make. I miss my Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. That is right, you heard me correctly. I miss the janky autofocus. I miss the weird video. I miss that big, giant, beautiful screen. I miss that huge battery. I miss my Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra. I don't know if I'm even taking full advantage of the Verizon network with this OnePlus 8 Pro. I had a whole bunch of struggles, a whole bunch of issues, a whole bunch of complications. When I talk about what I went through, when I share it with other people, I get frustrated. I get upset. I'm like, what the OnePlus? Why did you do this? It makes no sense to me. OnePlus released the 8 Pro. Beautiful device. It feels phenomenal in my hand. It looks amazing. It has a great, brilliant, vibrant screen. There's no major complaints, and I want you to know that. There is nothing that makes me pick up this phone and regret purchasing it. There's nothing about this device that when I take it into my pocket every single day and I walk out of the house and it makes me think, Aaron, you're not gonna be able to do something. Aaron, that device doesn't do this. Aaron, that device doesn't do that. None of that happens in my head because it does everything. As a flagship pro device from a budget phone company, they are winning right here. They hit the mark. They knocked it out of the park. But I have to be true to myself, and I have to say the Samsung Galaxy S20 is still getting updates. It is still evolving despite the price tag. It was full of flaws. There was issues and problems everywhere. It was a disaster. It was the laughing stock of these smartphones, more specifically the Android community. Despite all of this, knowing this, I still want this device in my pocket. OnePlus touted on the stage during their social distancing keynote that they want the phone to create an emotional reaction within their customers. They want them to feel connected. Well, I felt it. I felt the emotional reaction. I felt the connection. And the connection, to be honest, is to my S20 Plus. It's kind of like going on a date with the person that you know that you want to be with, but they got problems. They got issues. They come with baggage, luggage even. And then you have the perfect, clean-cut, pristine picture of this person, this date. You can take this someone home to mom and dad and they will be very happy and satisfied to see you with them because that's the smart choice. Not the person over there that, well, you like, you're attracted to, but in the long run, it's probably not going to work out, maybe even the short run. But you're willing to take the risk. You're willing to dive in. You're willing to go all in. You're willing to give them a key to your house on the third date. No. Am I the only one who does that? Anyways, I digress. The Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra is an evolving device. It has received security and camera updates and system updates like every month. I think we're on the 4th, maybe even the 5th update since this device has come out. And that's pretty aggressive, especially for Samsung, a company who historically in the past was slow to push out updates. But now the game has changed. It has not become an option. It is not in luxury. It is by any far stretch of the imagination a necessity if they want to sell devices. So what we're doing today is you're here with me and you're coming on a journey with me, and we're going to return our Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra to the status of daily driver. And for all of those reasons that I mentioned, and even a couple more reasons that I haven't mentioned, I want you to know the OnePlus 8 Pro is a phenomenal device. My decision, my choice is a personal preference. And that's what I want you to know. You gotta stop crawling up on Twitter and asking tech YouTubers, what smartphone should I buy? But you have to understand, it's not a question, it's a conversation. It's an interview. It is asking questions back and forth. You ask me, I ask you, we go back and forth, we play a little ping pong, and we find out what device is best for you in your life. Personally, personally, I enjoyed having the S20 Ultra with me full time over the, I even forgot what it was, the OnePlus 8 Pro. It's a little forgettable, I'll be honest with you. I've had one person ask me, wow, what phone is that? Since I've had it. Whereas with my Note, my S20 Ultra, even the iPhone in the beginning, people recognize the iPhone. Oh, that's the new iPhone. Or they'll see the Note 10. Oh, what phone is that? That's beautiful. Everybody knows what an iPhone is. Everybody knows what the new iPhone is. But not many people know what the OnePlus 8, let alone the OnePlus 8 Pro is. They're new. They're a baby. They're just breaking into the network market here within the US. I would be surprised if OnePlus remains a budget mid-range phone much longer. It is on the verge of flagship top tier with specs and even pricing as it is. So now you know my decision. You know what led me to the decision, and it is my desire to live my life with the device that I want in my pocket all the time. I got to use it a lot. I got to get an accurate appraisal of it. And one thing that I will share with you, the best thing that came out of the OnePlus 8 Pro were the bullets. Yeah, the wireless Z's. They were phenomenal. I wear them with me every time I leave the house. They sound great. No one ever says, I can't hear you. You sound like you're in a tunnel. So the wireless Z's and maybe the charging stand is the best thing that came from the OnePlus 8 Pro. I think that the device is a great, solid, amazing device. If you're a OnePlus fan, you're probably extremely satisfied. I am a OnePlus fan. I enjoy the brand. I enjoy the product. I'm not just a OnePlus user, if that makes sense. Other pretty large YouTubers have come out and said, hey, the OnePlus is the phone of the year and blah, 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 and all these reasons why. And my question is, if it's the phone of the year, is this your daily driver? Is this the phone you use all the time? So a phone doesn't have to be amazing and you have to use it all the time the same. They're not one and the same, right? I can say this is an amazing phone and still decide not to use it. And you too. You can say that's a great phone, but I don't want to use it. Just because I'm telling you it's amazing doesn't mean I have to use it. This phone, despite blah, 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 I will figure out what I'm trying to say right after this. Thanks Nomadic Gear for supporting the channel. I'm kind of known for spending a ridiculous amount of money on luggage and high-end backpacks. Then I came across Nomadic bags and I absolutely fell in love with the Nomadic backpack, and now I'm in love with the Nomadic Carry-On Pro. This is a 2-bag-in-1 type of deal and it will not disappoint you. If you're in the market for some new luggage, a messenger bag, or a backpack that's big enough to take on a trip and still carry on the plane, then look no further. Take a moment and check them out. Link is in the description. Don't forget to click on the red sale link at the top of the page. You'll thank me later. Back to the video. Despite this device having tons of flaws and tons of issues and problems, I still love it. I like the look, I like the feel, I like the thickness, I like the build, I even like the camera. It's getting better, it's getting quicker. The autofocus is not as slow as it used to be. The thing that I do miss a lot, I miss not having RCS chat on my Android messages for whatever reason. I was never able to get it to activate on Verizon on this device. That's a big contributing factor, and I want you to know that. I'm a big fan of RCS. I really like RCS. It's kind of like if an iOS user wasn't able to use iMessages. It's kind of the equivalent for me. So there we have it. Guys, if you like the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. And if you really like the video, show me the ultimate creator compliment and share my content with your friends and family on social media. Till next time, for the love of tech, namaste.